Hey there, it is Wednesday. That means it is time for a wellness tip. I am Kristin Wood and I am here today to give you 3 super simple tips that you can implement starting today to see improvements in your health. And one thing I find with people is that we kind of self-sabotage ourselves. Have you ever had something that you really wanted, but you knew it was going to be hard? You knew it was going to take a long time. And before you even get started, you kind of talk yourself out of even trying. We do that a lot. We, overthink things. So that's why today I want to give you 3 super simple tips that you can get started with. Not all at one time. Pick one that you want to start with and then try the others later. But doing one small thing consistently, you are going to see a result. So let's get started. Step 1. Step 1, let's talk about chewing. That's right. Your mama told you to chew your food, your grandma told you to chew your food, and now I am telling you to chew your food. This is very important. And you probably think you do chew your food. So I've got a little experiment for you. The next time you sit down to eat a meal or a snack, whatever, when you take a bite, I want you to count how many times you chew before you swallow. I'm going to guess that you're somewhere in the 3 to 5 chews, and you really need to be in between 10 to 15 chews at least. So chewing your food more really has a purpose. For one, we didn't get garbage disposal parts in our gut. So we need to help our body out and break down the food so that our body can break it down some more and get the nutrients out of it. And the second thing is that when you chew your food, there is enzymes in your saliva that mix with the food that help your body to break it down. If you're not chewing your food properly, then you're not getting enough enzymes in it. Your body has to work harder. It doesn't get all the nutrients that it really should be getting. And you could be eating a super healthy meal, but if you're not getting all the nutrients from it, then it's kind of wasted. So chew your food, and come back and comment and let me know if I guessed right and you were in the 3 to 5 chews range. But that's something pretty simple that if you get done eating a meal and you have indigestion, maybe you have heartburn, you have acid reflux, you have, maybe you eat and you find that you just want to go lay on the couch and let everything settle and let your body digest your food. If those things are happening for you, I think you might be surprised at what comes around when you start chewing your food. And imagine if you take a Pepcid or you're on Tums all the time, whatever the medication you're taking for the indigestion problems you have when eating, if you could get rid of those, get rid of the symptom and get rid of the medication just by chewing your food, how great would that be? It's worth a try. So step 2, the other thing you can do is drink water. I know you hear this a lot as well, but it really is important. And even though I know you've probably heard it before, there's a lot of people that don't get the proper amount of water. You should aim to have at least half your body weight in ounces of water a day. So if you're 150 pounds, you need 75 ounces of water. Now, if you work outside, you do a lot of physical labor, or you exercise a lot, you're going to want to increase that water amount. I can't really think of anything that would cause you to want to decrease that amount. If you're not used to this, you may end up in the bathroom a little bit more frequently than normal, and that's okay because keep it up. Your body will adjust and you'll be back to normal before long. Now, if you get tired of drinking plain water, there's all kinds of additives. You can easily put some strawberries or cucumbers or lemon or lime in your water. There's little packets that you can get that you can add to your water. I do recommend you stay away from anything sugary because that's going to kind of negate the whole purpose of drinking the water. My favorite happens to be my Axio, and I have a packet of this every day. It's specially designed to give you mental clarity and helps with focus and concentration. So it's like an energy drink for your mind. And it's sugar-free, gluten-free. I just love it. I love the taste of it. It does come in decaffeinated, and there is some that are low caffeine. So if you have problems focusing, it's not always that you just need to get up and run a marathon. Sometimes you just need to focus to get your work done. And I have heard reviews from people that kids that have problems focusing, could be adults that have problems focusing and with their attention, an Axio can really be a lifesaver at homework time when you're trying to get your kids settled, for you and them maybe. So this is my favorite. But the one big thing with water is you have to have it accessible. So if you know you're going someplace and they're not going to have water you like, if you know maybe water is not going to be easily accessible, then you have to think ahead, plan ahead, and pack your own. And it's so socially acceptable these days that there's no reason not to do it. Step number 3, move your body. Get more movement. And I'm not saying exercise, so don't get all that you don't like exercise. I'm talking about movement, just moving your body in the pockets of time that you have. Because sometimes when we set ourselves up and say, I have to go work out after work, or I have to work out in the morning, it becomes something that you dread so much that you just don't do it at all. So think about adding more movement. And I would go about this by asking you to think about, what did you love to do as a kid? When you were a kid, what did you really enjoy? Was it going out and riding a bike, going for a walk with your friends, spinning in circles, jumping rope, jumping on the trampoline, hopscotch? What was it that you did as a kid that you were moving and you loved? Because that's what you need to bring into your adult life. We need to have more joy. So bring whatever in that you thought was fun and start doing more of that in all your little pockets of time, and you will see a difference. Maybe it's just dancing. And I don't know any kitchen that couldn't use a little more dancing while you're preparing your dinners. So tell me, what step kind of resonates with you? What do you want to pick to work on? And it can be for your whole family, a project, that you all do together. So let me know which step you want to try. And I really do recommend just trying one at a time. If you try to throw 3 new things on your body at one time, your critter brain is going to flare up and say, no, we are not changing. So just one at a time. And then once you start seeing results and it becomes just natural and you're not thinking about it, that's when you can throw in another one of these simple steps and see what happens. If movement happens to be the one that you pick that you want to try, comment and let me know. What is your favorite movement from being a kid? What do you want to do more of? And I will talk to you next Wednesday when I have another wellness tip for you. Thanks. Bye-bye.